Hello, and welcome back to Fates of Ort. We've been having some pretty good success, and I've explored much of the land. I think I want to check out south today, or I guess maybe north makes more sense. I think south is still like don't go there basically. But for a little while, we're gonna be doing a little bit of exploring. We're not gonna be doing anything like really crazy. If I can complete a quest, I will. But for the most part, it's always gonna be like, yeah, that's as much as we can do. We can explore, we can talk to people, we can fight things, and we can level up. Duke Camersault again materializes in front of you, hateful eyes burning with contempt. What is consumption? When Old Mother created the sisters, she made them incomplete. She split them in two. The good parts are the sisters, the goddesses everyone knows and loves. The other half, turned away, discarded. They are the scorned, the negative parts of the sisters. Greed, arrogance, cruelty. On their own, disjointed from their good parts, the poor girls feel nothing but pain, due to how they were created. They are separate individuals. Old Mother thought she could just ignore them. They cannot and will not be ignored. The consumption magic is the magic of the scorned, where the magic of the sisters is kept in balance by the sacrifice of the caster. Consumption has no such limitation. Every single time consumption magic is used, a little part of the world is devoured. The sacrifice of the scorned was made when they were created. The undoing of this world is but the first step to atoning for the iniquity. Alright, one moment. Alright. Duke of Camersault. Time to defeat you once again. Let's go ahead and hit him with a persuade. Hit that guy with a persuade. And go ahead and ooh, that was a bad place for that, huh? Let's get away from that. I might defeat him real quick actually. Whoa, are the spells also persuaded? This is pretty good. Ooh. Persuaded spell hit someone else. I think he's gonna be dead real soon. Wow, that was the easiest I've killed Duke Camersault yet. Let's not mess it up by then dying. All right, give me them XP. Oh, that guy's still a problem. Sleep now, so I can attack you for free. Good stuff. Oof. Oh. Did not expect that. Ooh, we got a cape though. Great Doom Robe. That sounds like a Great Doom Robe. So where are we? We seem to be bumping into Duke Camersault wherever we go. I do wonder and slightly worry. Are these like prearranged encounters with the Duke? Or am I running out of time maybe? To like solve the problem. Is there a time limit in this game? I have to, I have to imagine no, there is not. Oof. Nice. That corpse explosion is always really nice when it happens. I love that. Okay, you and you fight each other to the death. Oh. You didn't do it. You didn't get hit by my persuade. Fight. Do it. Spider versus spider. Let's see it. Let's see it. Well, that was pretty good. It wasn't great. The winner goes the spoils, by which I mean death. Death for you as well. All right, let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of chasms opening up here. I'm wondering if, ooh, that's, I know I've encountered one of those before. I'm wondering if maybe there's a infected or corrupted being nearby using a lot of spells. Do you think that's a thing? An imposing man stands in front of you. He is wearing a kind of leather doublet and is equipped with various knives, tools, and rope. You can see his eyes, but the rest of his face is covered by a mask. Greetings. A rough voice issues from under the mask. The name's Bullhet. Best bounty hunter around. Hello. You look a little green, but maybe with some practice you could hold your own. Even ever considered the bounty hunting business? A bounty hunting business? My words. Sure. Got any leads? That's the spirit. I knew you had it in you. I've got a big one in the works. There's been a string of burglaries, pretty high profile. Use some advanced techniques, explosives even. Last seen heading this direction. My inquiries haven't yielded much more than that. Keep an eye open, will you? And hey, if you hear anything or if you find him, come straight to me. Why would I do that? Are we not now competing bounty hunters? Sounds to me like you just want to get the bounty for yourself. Okay, let's persuade those bulls to fight each other. Ouch! Okay, these bulls are kind of a problem. Ouch! These chasms are also a problem. They keep showing up, and they're pouring out a lot of monsters. I'm not sure why. Is it becoming more common, or are these areas just, you know, do they just have more of them scripted into them? Is there someone with corruption nearby using a bunch of spells? Because that to me would mean that there are more chasms showing up. But look at that, they're spawning more and more baddies. Oof! Ouch. Their spells should disappear once they're dead. That's my opinion. I think that should be a thing. If a wizard casts a spell and then the wizard dies, is the spell still in effect? That would imply that it's some kind of force of nature. I guess that makes sense. Do you think that magic is a force of nature, or like an invention of will? I know someone out there, some very snarky person is going to be like, why not both? Well, I'll tell you why not. Because an invention of the will implies that the effect is only, you know, a thing so long as the user or the inventor of that creation is alive. And as soon as they are dead, then it's no longer a thing anymore. So, you know, but like a force of nature it implies that you're kind of bending, magic is like, you know, the wind or like a water or like an element, and you're bending it to your will. I guess even then it could still be like, you know, you're bending it to your will, and as soon as you stop, it stops bending. What you gotta be bending for? Hermit's Hut. We got a fate spike without even meaning to. Let's check out some of our new stuff. Plus 16 projectile, 16 plus 16 projectile deflection. Monster vision reduced by 13%. The one I'm wearing is shadow resistance and 16 projectile deflection. Well, this is better. Shoes are not better. I'm wondering if at a certain point, if we reduced our the monster vision enough, this seems like a much bigger house on the inside than a hut. If we reduced the monster vision enough, would monsters just never see us or attack us? Is there a minimum range like in Brogue? I'm still hot off the salted wounds of Brogue. It defeated me fully. This is not a hut. This is a mansion. You cannot convince me that this is a hut. This is like a whole ass lab in here. Who owns this place? Can we look at this? Inside the strange mansion, I found some notes describing the methodology of creating a realm beyond reality. They refer to a separate text, a scroll of the astral dimension. If I find this scroll, I should read it out loud in the strange mansion and see what happens. The only place I can think of that might have something like this is the chroniclery. I kind of want to check that out, like right away, because this seems pretty cool, actually. Who resides in this strange hut though? I do appreciate this is one of those fun things where it's like it's easy to make something like this in this kind of game, but like it's such an effective story hook is the hook the hut that is bigger on the inside. What is it? What was this place called? Didn't really have a name. Okay. Is there anything else here? I'm gonna go. I'm honestly, I wanna kind of look at this right away. I'm gonna go back to the chroniclery. Is it there? Is it at the academy? Is that what it's called? We're very close to leveling up, which is exciting. What is this? Not how we get in there? Is it in here? Wow. Okay. Wait, this isn't it. This is the academy. I need to go to the chroniclery. I guess the chroniclery is slightly that a ways. Astral dimension. So we gotta go west and north, I think. Sucks we don't have a fate spike directly to the chroniclery. Yo, I want a horse. I want a horse in this game. I just think that traveling is suddenly starting to feel very slow, and a horse would alleviate that a lot. I'm just saying. Maybe we get some cool magical transportation later. Hey, how come there's I mean, outside of like teleportation, there aren't really cool methods for magicians or wizards to travel? Is that just me thinking that? Or am I off base on this one? Like you'd think they're like have like some kind of mage rails or something. Or hover ether air I guess flight, just flight, but like that seems boring. Like you have all of magic to work with and to play with. Why are we just flying and teleporting? Seems boring. We need some cool wizardy way of traveling. Astral horse, celestial Pegasus. I guess we could summon a Pegasus. There is that. I guess that's okay. What will you give me in return? Can I look around? What happened to the chroniclery? I see a repository of old documents, maps, sea charts, musical. I guess I'm gonna give this quest item back. It's artisans' books and stuff, and I guess I'm gonna give it back. Woman accepts the book with great reverence. Yes, this belongs here. On behalf of the chronicler, I extend my most heartfelt thanks. As a reward for your services to the written word, you may choose one of these old documents to keep for yourself. Oh. Okay. What is this? Howling Plains, a treaty on the dimension of souls. Put it back down. This is a musical thing. Sheet music. Nope. On crafting and accessing the astral planes. That sounds like what we want to for the current quest. And then so here's some nautical charts. So here's another like quest hook. And then discourse on the land of bones, a visit by the living. So I think I want the astral thing, accessing the astral planes. I think this sounds cool. For now, like. That's the quest I want to work on right now because I just think that sounds cool. I guess astral dimensions are a cool way of traveling. I like that conceptually. I like the idea of traveling through different dimensions or different planes. When I'm walking away from it. Back when I used to DM, I always liked to dabble with planes. For those who are familiar with planes in D&D, they were really cool. There's some really cool planes. There's some like kind of not so fun ones. I don't like the elemental ones. It's just like fire, air, plane. Because I mean I get it. It's just like you want that to so you have somewhere to summon elementals from. Okay, let's hold on. Let's read this. Dusty old scroll entitled "On Crafting and Accessing the Astral Planes." It is signed Zorothrum, Archmage of Kraventhau, and appears to be at least hundreds of years old. I read the scroll of the astral dimension, and a portal to another dimension opened up. I should explore the dimension to understand further. Interesting. Oh, there it is. I get that we need planes to summon elementals from. I also just think that elementals are kind of tedious. I just think they're obvious. Maybe you know, it's like I've just seen them before, and you know it's played out maybe a little bit. I want something a bit more interesting. Aster Pien. This place is already really cool. Oh, I love that. What do you call that? Parallax? That parallax is really nice. It gives you a real sense of depth here. This place kind of reminds me of the sewers in Super Mario RPG. Oh, I like this place a lot. We're gonna encounter some interesting things here. I can tell. So there's another portal. I don't know if I want to check that out just yet because there's some cool stuff over here. Although I have a funny feeling I am barred from entry until I figure something out. There's a bone. A strong magical force repels you. Yeah, I figured. Purple clay jar inscribed with glowing runes. The soul trapper is used to store a willing spirit. A willing spirit. I just had to like play with that for a moment because I'm like, what is that? So at least we're going through an astral plane. We could come out like literally anywhere. Did we come out this one? No, we went through. Okay. Oh, we seem to be traveling a lot faster right now. I have a funny feeling if I go back through there, that one of these portals will not go where you think it goes. Unless I'm just wrong. I am just wrong about that. Never mind. Can we walk this way? No, never mind. Where are we on the map right now? We are in a mysterious place, Aster Pien. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. We got some bones. Oh, whoa. So that clock there, if you're standing within its confines, that's interesting. That it creates a zone where moving is no longer the answer, or like is no longer just how you, you know, manipulate turn. I kind of appreciate that. My words are failing me really badly right now. Okay, so that's cool. So there are clock tower. I don't know how you would put them. Sentries that manipulate time, which I just love the idea of that. That's really cool. Oh God, what are these? Let's put down another mine sentry. Okay. Can I fight that? Can I shoot some bolts at that? Yes, I can. Good. I think it's good in each screen where you think you're gonna have to do a lot of combat to throw down a sentry. Seems to be a good idea just in general. Because then you can always run back to it. We are about to level up, so we're about to travel from one astral plane to another, which is pretty funny. Void plane. I kind of want to get the fear one. Ejects a terror which causes them to flee in fear. No. I got the sleep one. That one should be good enough. Then there's create a aligned projectile deflecting blocks. Mind aligned projectile deflecting blocks. So it deflects projectiles. And then what does this do? Oh yeah, this summons a creature for to your defense. An animate construct which nevertheless attracts the attention of hostiles. That might be good because I'm pretty sure that will help me solve one of the quests, like the farm one. And what does this one do? Oh yeah, this one has like... This one deflects, I think, shadow? Yeah. So it weakens shadow. I'm going to take the summon, I think. I think that would be good. So we have Chimeral Scarecrow. So that sounds good. Let's see what that looks like. Can we summon a Mind Sentry also? Oh, I guess I didn't have line of sight on that. Alright, the Scarecrow is actually pretty great. We are very close to death. Oops, I did not mean to cast that spell. Alright, I'm hoping this takes us to the Fate Spike. Maybe not. Ooh. Maybe so, actually. Yes. Nice. Do we have new equipment? We do. Monster vision reduced by 15%. Nah. Not going to take off that 8 defense. Not for a long time. I think I missed something. I do want to check it out. There seemed to be some kind of doorway here that I do want to have a look at. Nothing? Oh, there's something in there. You hear a hint of movement in the dark recesses of the structure. Peer inside. Shiny? A small voice issues from the shadowy depths within. It is pitch black, and you cannot see anything. Offer a ring. You take your ring off. Not the one I'm wearing! And slowly present it to the shadows. There is quick movement in the corner of your eye, and the ring disappears. You hear the rustle of fabric within, and moments later, a set of boots appear at your feet. Reach inside. You gently stretch your hand into the darkness. Plain boots from your fingertips. From your fingers as invisible jaws bite down on your hand. You pull back abruptly. No tush, only shiny. Well, did I get the boots or not? Oh, I did. Oh, these are nice boots. Apprentice boots. Equip it at a Fate Spike. I will. But the boots I have are really nice. They better be really good. Spell casting rate plus 20%. Walk speed plus 10%. 5% chance to evade. Worse melee damage. They are actually really good, and I guess I will wear them. But I lost my ring. Like, that was barely worth it. This is bolt spell cost reduced by 14%. Plus, yeah, I mean, this amulet is really good. So I'm going to wear this one. I'm going to wear this one. And then offer that amulet. It didn't seem to like anything else I was wearing. Offer amulet. You take your amulet off and cautiously offer it to the darkness. There's a blur of motion and the amulet is gone. You hear the rustle of fabric within, and a short while later, a cloak appears at your feet. Hello? There is no response. Yeah, don't reach inside. So we got a cloak. It looks really good, actually. Monster vision reduced. Projectile travels 20% further. Plus 10% projectile deflection, less melee damage. So we're going like full wizard build now. We just need to get another ring and then we'll be good. But I'm pretty happy with that. If I could get them something else, I will. Maybe I can offer them another amulet. What a thought. If I put on another amulet, we could try and offer them that. Hello? Okay. No, never mind. That's all you get. You get 2. So So we're fighting some more skeletons. Ooh, oh man. An actual beholder? Time to throw down a scarecrow. And I'm going to throw down a trapper, or a mined sentry. Our sword is probably going to be really bad right now, but I'm going to use it nonetheless. Yeah, our sword is like real bad. But we should be doing nice damage with our magic missiles. Only 2 shots on the beholder. I know it's not actually beholder. Beholders are trademark Wizards of the Coast, which I just find to be really ridiculous, but that's fine. Can you imagine trademarking a monster? Excuse me. It just seems odd to me. Like, it's sort of like trying to trademark Frankenstein. Or, I know Frankenstein's monster, listen. Or the Mummy. I don't know what it is. I find that one particularly strange, to be honest. There's nothing over there? I could have sworn there should be something over there. This place is quite the maze. Fight. Nice. Well, there's no way that they're going to be as good as the shoes I've got. The shoes I've got are really nice. Let's just hit them with a bolt. Wow, 2 bolts to kill a skeleton. Sleep. Sleep and I will sword you to death. Nice. Sleep keeps them asleep even when I'm attacking them. That's a really good sleep spell. I hate mamsy-pamsy sleep spells that as soon as you attack them, you're done. That's no fun at all. What's the point? I guess to escape. Let's go ahead and throw down a scarecrow and then throw down a mine sentry. I really like the mine sentry already. I think it's a great addition to my weapon configuration. That coupled with the sorry, did I say that mine sentry? The mine sentry and scarecrow are both like great, just a great combo. Oh, I can't believe I took damage from that. I'm like very close to death right now. There's a lot to explore in this astral plane. I did not expect this. There's nothing over here. Okay. Portal time. I need rest soon. This is getting kind of dangerous. Is there anything over here? They're kind of going for the labyrinth thing where you have like the teleporter labyrinth. Uh-oh. You gotta think fast with these clocks. I don't trust these little orbs are crafty. Oof. I cast a spell and it didn't do any good. Was I already over here? I think I probably was. I have no idea where I'm going, but I am going there quickly. Okay, we need a scarecrow. I guess I'm always gonna be prone to throwing down a sentry. Oh, that was a very lucky hit. Before I, cast a spell, because, like as I said, the sentry is about as expensive as casting an actual magic missile, and if placed strategically, will yield better results. Oof, this guy shoots lasers. Don't like him. Okay, there's a clock thing over there. That thing can take me out if it's good at aiming. I shouldn't be on the same plane as the scarecrow. I'm gonna chance shooting a missile. Oh, that worked out so well. I really want that stuff. That's some really good stuff right there. And I'm just gonna lure things over here and then let them get killed by my little combo setup here. There should be a way to like, you know, wait without moving around. Oof. Oh. Okay. Nice. That was a good hit. The sentry is so good. So good. Okay. We should be safe now to just kill this thing. That ticking is so menacing because it just like introduces this very alien concept into this game, which is that, you know, time is now like real time. I kind of hate that. Hate it only because it's scary, not because I like it's a bad mechanic. I think it's a really cool mechanic. All right, so we're making good headway. Again, I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going, but it's fine. I think I'm just gonna throw down a mind sentry there. It should be able to survive these guys. And then it'll be there for whatever is over here that I can lure. And we're going to get ourselves, ooh, cloak. Champion Demon Hide Cowl. And a new amulet, new shiny amulet of the Druid. I wish it was a ring, but I'm happy with an amulet. Is it just me, or I wonder if you like travel faster when you've cleared an area out? It seems like a very reasonable mechanic. When there's no more monsters, you walk a little bit faster. I might be wrong about that. What are these green crystals? This is kind of spooky. I wish you could make astral planes in real life. That would be a lot of fun. Ah, this is an NPC. You approach the old wizard. He is paper thin and sports a wild beard. Despite appearing as old as time itself, he stands straight and tall. His eyes are wide ajar, staring at you with utter amazement. Greetings. Yes, indeed, pure pleasure. That is what knowledge brings. Even the 7 alchemists battling the space monster found it, and so did the whirlwind of discarded parchment. What? Vibrant colors painting in my head, and I like it. I don't support wilting lilies and those snobby little pirates that sit there twitching, and my position on that is common knowledge to everyone in Ort. What? Now the time has come to return to the wild old roots, where separated children fall like stardust, and everyone is shaking around the howling gates with the master leading the festival. What? Anyone who is concerned about rotten consumption, step aside now. No one gets in the way of my unbridled glory. Now I am truly grand, the ultimate one. Slap him. The sound of the slap reverberates against the pillars of this alternate dimension. The wizard clutches his cheek, a semblance of sanity gathering in his old eyes. Hello. The old wizard stands gazing at you. Who are you? Who am I? The wizard shudders with laughter. A hollow, dry sound. Poor peasant. You don't know. I am Zorathrum, Archmage of Castle Craventhaw, the foremost wizard from the taiga to Dormancourt itself. Well, I was, anyway. That must all be destroyed now. Destroyed by now. Wow, my words. What is this place? Ah, impressed, are you? I wove this place myself. This is my life insurance, my escape. A pocket of reality all to myself. Well, almost. Separate from the world, safe from its impending doom. The wizard strokes his beard, pondering for a moment. But more importantly, how did you get here? How long has it been? I found your notes in the scroll they mentioned. Ah, I see, I see. Foolish of me to entrust that useless apprentice with a task as simple as burning some notes. You said you created this place to escape from something? I created it to escape the wrath of consumption, or the wrath of Duke Commersault, more pressingly. How long has it been since the cataclysm? A year? 2? The cataclysm is legend. It must have been centuries ago. What? How is that possible? That must mean, what happened to Duke Commersault? Tell me about the Duke. King Solobon was always an arrogant fool, untouched by my Mira Curia's blessing, hell-bent on expanding his influence. His troops regularly encroached on our borders. We kept him in check for years, with ease. His son, on the other hand, a wildly talented magician. I wouldn't have instructed him had I known. You were his teacher? Yes. He came to the north as a young lad, spent many years under my tutelage in Tarcamundo. King Mortifax was a brute and a fool, but even a fool knows the wizards of the north are supreme. Camersault was the best pupil I ever had, but I didn't teach him about consumption. Oh no, that he uncovered himself, after he returned to Castle Mortifax. What happened? He returned to Castle Mortifax to marry our princess. It was torture on our queen, but the two had a deep affection for each other, having spent years together in the north, and it was expedient. With such a union, surely King Mortifax would cease hostilities. Hoping for that, that was our folly. How come? Solobon murdered the princess, of course, concocted some conspiracy, blaming it on our queen. Duke Commersault went mad with grief. He revealed the secrets of consumption to his father and his mages. That was the beginning of the end. Commersault must have realized his mistake, for he fled to the north. What happened to him there? He came to warn us about consumption, but he refused to share the secrets. How would we defend ourselves without it? A warning? That was like giving us a pillow before a sword fight. We needed the shield. So what did you do? I interrogated him until he revealed it all. Then I shared it with our warriors, so we could defend ourselves. I am no fool. I knew this magic was an abomination against the sisters. I always intended to curtail it, after we were done with King Solobon. So you tortured the Duke. Ah, the old wizard waves away your question dismissively. What do you know? What do you understand? Tell me about the cataclysm. It was the most terrifying display of magic I have ever seen. After I had trained our warriors in the dark art of consumption, we faced Solobon in a pitched battle. It was pure destruction. The ground itself was scorched rust red with blood. So I wonder if that's where the rust lands came from. It was at that point I knew I had to escape. Tell me about consumption. Consumption is evil incarnate. Magic is supposed to be limited. That is how the sisters intended it. Use a little of yourself to water your crops. Set a fire, mend a tool, then rest, eat, recover. That way there is no conflict. No one is more powerful than another. But you had warrior mages? Yes, we stretched ourselves to the limit. We could only fight briefly, then we had to retire to rest, sometimes for weeks on end. Most fighting was still done with blade and bow, for magic was too much of a sacrifice. The Duke's discovery of consumption changed all that. What did he discover? Consumption severs the link between the caster and his magic. Instead of drawing upon yourself, you draw upon the matter of the world. The carnage comes from both ends. Greedy men suddenly have unlimited power to destroy each other and everyone around them, all the while hollowing out the ground they stand on. I wonder if there's some social commentary in this game. Somewhat. How did you manage warfare using the sisters' magic? We stretched ourselves to the limit. I already did that. People are turning into monsters. Yes, I saw that coming, too. The power of consumption is so limitless. It corrupts your very soul. That's why I purged myself of it after I came here. At this last statement, the wizard glances down at a shimmering blue stone he is holding in his hands. What is that blue stone you're holding? The wizard's eye goes wide. What? Why are you asking that? You seem very protective of it. The wizard's eyes narrow. You know very well what this is. This is what keeps this place in existence. It is what keeps me alive. It is my greatest shame. I understand. Grab it. I knew it! You are Camersault's agent, here to exact revenge. Well, you underestimate me. I may be old, but I remain powerful. You will never catch me. The wizard deftly throws the stone, and in a blink disappears into it. Let's throw down a sentry. We really don't have enough magic to try and, like, commit ourselves to this battle, but I say magic, I mean life. It's slowing down a little bit. Ooh. I almost picked it up there. I guess I want to pick it up. I don't know why I tried to steal it from him. Also, I mean, the wizard is this guy is kind of a shit. I mean, he's kind of a total dirt lord. He used consumption magic for one, even though he knew it was evil. He tortured Duke Camersault, which probably led us to the situation we're in now. I took the magical stone. Wisp takes 1,000 mind damage. Oh, that already happened. No, no, no! A panicked voice reverberates out of the stone. Let me go, let me go! This place will come crashing down and I will be trapped in here forever. I wonder if I should have done a bit more exploring before. Oh, hey, there's a I picked up an amulet at the last second there. Plain leather boots of frozen souls is destroyed, rewarding you with 40 experience as it evaporates. Use the magical stone. The magical stone containing the power of Zorothum himself. Well, I wonder what we're going to do with that. I'm sorry, but I have very little pity for that wizard. He seemed like a total jerk. To me, anyway. I wonder if we can use, whoops. I wonder if we can use the soul jar. How do I don't know how to scroll. Oh, here we go. Soul Trapper. Used to store a willing spirit. I suppose I could have used that tried to use that on the wizard Zorothum. Whatever. 1% chance to come back to life, 12% more XP from monsters, while spell cost reduced by 9%. What I have now is better, I think. And then this is life spell cost reduced by 25%, thorn reflect 25%, spell cost increased. Well, again, I don't think I can use that. 19% or plus 19 projectile deflection, monster vision reduced. Corpses have a 13% chance to explode. Well, I do like that. I think that's the one I was already wearing. Corpses have a 6% chance to explode. Well, we'll drop that. We're going to drop some of these. Most of the shoes, I think. Yeah, that's good for now. Yeah, this is totally fine with me. We'll gain a bit of experience. I'm gonna go back to the chroniclery and see if maybe someone can tell me. Oh, Queen Lagamuta. Let's see, Queen Lagamuta of the royal family Craventhaw, sorry. Lives in Castle Craventhaw in the northwestern parts of the Tarmacan Taiga. Perhaps I should seek an audience with her to find out what she knows about the situation and if she can do anything to help. Seems like a reasonable idea. But in the meantime, I am going to go to the chroniclery and see if maybe someone can tell me if I can do anything with this jewel. It might possess some powers that I have yet to see the full potential of. Or maybe it's a way to reach the Duke. Wait, this doesn't seem right. This seems pretty bad, actually. Hold on. I'm just. Is this not where the Chroniclery is? Is this there are more enemies here than usual, aren't there? Okay, we need to throw down a Scarecrow and a Sentry. And I'm actually gonna persuade a couple of these guys as well. All right, that was good. That's okay. So I feel like things are getting worse. That definitely wasn't there before, was it? I don't know. Maybe things scale with how much like XP you have, or how powerful you are. Just a thought. Maybe I also picked the wrong location. Oh yeah, this is I wanted to go to the academy, so I could visit the Chroniclery. I have a funny feeling this is going to be a total waste of time, but I'm going to try it nonetheless. I'm basically getting no XP from those things now. Torquemando is an obsidian tower, and the oh no, did the game just crash? No. No, don't crash. Why you crash? Oh no. Oh no, it crashed. Oh no. That is bad. Alright. Well. Yeah, I think Torquemando is the dark tower that shut down our gnome friend. That's my thoughts on it. I wonder why the game crashed. What's going on that would make it crash like that, do you think? It's not like this game is a very intensive one. It's too powerful. The magic in the game cannot be contained. It crashed the whole game, the whole system. At least it's not a problem that repeats itself. I'm grateful for that. So let's go talk to the Chroniclery. Probably they're not going to offer us anything. Any information on this jewel. But, you know, at the very least, we can maybe we can find something out. Nope. All right. Well, maybe someone can give us some information on this. Like this guy. What are those orange glimmering spikes? How can I improve my magic? What do you know about Duke Camersault? What was the crystal that Master Slovo had? Oh, that's interesting. As you clasped it, you were dragged to another dimension and claim you spoke to the sisters and Old Mother. I believe it was not a crystal at all, but a teardrop shed by one of the sisters centuries ago. I believe these tears are the last connections between the sisters and Ort. If that is correct, it stands to reason there must be two more somewhere. How to find them? That is another matter. So if we gain get those teardrops, and in theory we should be able to have access to the other forms of magic. What do you know about Duke Camersault? What was the crystal that Master Slovo had? Who rules over Ort? King Solobon Mortifax holds effective control over most of Ort, though economically it is the grasslands that matter most. The icy north is controlled by Queen Alagamuta of House Craventhal. They are hardy folk, the Northerners. They don't have much to take, yet they have had to historically withstand assault after assault from the south. Both King Mortifax and Queen Lagamuta are old, very old, in fact. I remember them being old when I was but a lad. The records of royal succession have been hidden or lost to time. Curiously, they share names with the king and queen that supposedly lived during the events of the Cataclysm. Royals are notorious for recycling names, and perhaps they were named in tribute of ancient legends. Well, I'll let you make up your mind about that, he says with a knowing look. Yeah, I think they're probably the same king and queen, and they're probably using consumption to keep themselves alive. Makes sense to me. So we can't, I guess we can't go back to cool astral plane. I destroyed it forever. Magical stone. Well, I'm sure we'll figure out something to do with that later. I'll definitely make my best efforts to find out all that I can. You know, like, I want to, in as best way as I can, 100% this game. If it, you know, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. RPGs are not necessarily a game you want to try to 100%. By which I mean it's kind of an untenable situation. They have enough content that trying to beat them 100% just like isn't worth it. Also, I don't know how I feel about that. I know this is gonna get like weirdly opinionated about games and side quests, but I think that at a certain point, I think trying to accomplish every side quest is just a mistake. A side quest is a side quest. It's a miniature story. It's a microcosm. And in a way, I mean, your story as the player is the one you took from A to B, and the side quests that you decided to take. Deciding to take all of them means that you're kind of, are you not kind of losing some player agency in that situation? You're letting the game dictate the rules at that point. You're saying that if they build it, I will come and I will, you know, progress and I will follow through on every single whim. I know that's, you know, I don't fully mean what I'm saying right now, but in a way I do. It's sort of like, you know, I guess for me, it's like I'll pick and choose my battles, I suppose, and I'll choose the stories that are interesting to myself. Oh, here he is again, Duke Camersault. Look upon this edifice of fools. Who is worse, the one who so quickly forgets their creators, or the one who stubbornly worships uncaring gods? With the scorned, I know what I get. Consumption has only one goal, and when it is achieved, it is all over. Destroying everything the Sisters has created is a mercy. The Sisters are cruel and indifferent to their playthings. I am merely the agent of mercy. Yeah. Have a scarecrow. And have a mine sentry. And then get stomped. Oh, my mine sentry got stomped on, actually. Wow, we took a lot of damage right away. Time to persuade. Ow. Man, that does a lot of damage. Duke Camersault's getting a little bit harder every time I fight him. Okay. Do something. Hit him. Yes. Fight him. Pursue him. I will cast this spell as many times as it takes. My favorite thing about that spell is it stops him from teleporting. Like, he just kind of takes the blows. It's kind of overpowered in some ways, but I don't mind. I really don't mind. It doesn't make the game, like, it doesn't ruin the game for me that it's overpowered. New sword, it's bad. Sword of Ice. 15% life resistance. Corpses have a plus 14% chance to explode. I do like that effect, but our necklace is pretty good. Man, Duke Camersault, for being a very powerful consumption wizard, is not very good at magic. He keeps trying the same tricks and keeps losing badly. The man carefully sips a stewing brew from a clay cup. Is that some sort of potion? This? The man asks. No, this is just tea. If you're hunting for that kind of thing, you ought to seek out Zosima, Toad Boiler. She lives in the Mudboil Bogs. It's a swamp located in the crater of an ancient volcano at the top of Korpa Range. Cool. Cool, cool. Yep. Good to know. Volcano swamp. Gotcha. Those are usually fun, right? There tends to be quite a lot of friendly faces in a volcano swamp bog. Wouldn't you say? 3 types of coins. Oh no, that's fine. I'm just wondering, I want like literally any clue as to what I do. Shrine to the sisters. What I do with this magical stone. I went to quite some pains to get it, after all. Oh, interesting. Oh, a visitor. The acolyte stands with his head bowed apologetically. The temple isn't fit for purpose, I'm afraid, but if you are seeking shelter, please stay as long as you want. What is this place? This is a pitiful shrine to the 3 sisters, Asialuma, Maya Akuria, and Shal Molak. What is so pitiful? The 3 sisters are forgotten, their blessings taken for granted. They have been relegated to live on in myths and legends. Temples such as this has been abandoned and neglected. I do my best to spread the word, but it sometimes feels futile. Tell me, are you a believer? Yes. Excellent. Faithful folk like you and I are few and far between these days. Perhaps that is why we are being punished. Can I do anything to help their worship? We used to have 3 beautiful statues here, a totem for each sister, a symbol of worship and a representation of their balance, but they were destroyed. I would love to see the sisters glorified once more. Where can I learn more about the sisters? There is a glorious temple high up in the mountain. People used to travel on pilgrimages from all across Ort to show their devotion to the sisters. This dreamy expression fades and turns to sadness. I have never been able to go, and it looks like I never will. How can I help the shrine? We used to have 3 oh, yeah, okay. Good to know. Saving Arg. We got a new quest. Totems of Worship. Request that I construct 3 totems in worship of the sisters. 1 for life, mind, and shadow. This temple is located on the way to the Tarmakan Taiga, northwest of the academy. Just before the end of the path. I need to turn northeast instead of continuing all the way. To achieve this, you will require the totem spell and all 3 elements. I didn't mean to grab the hint, but as long as I did, I might as well have read it. This is where I'm going to construct them, I assume. What a shabby place to build some statues. So I guess I am on the pursuit to grab the three different forms of magic. I assume that means that if I have the 3 forms of magic, I can swap between them and then cast different spells. Speaking of which, do we still have that quest to do the scarecrow thing? Scarecrow. East of the courthouse. She is struggling to maintain her crops because birds are eating them. I could help her by placing a scarecrow in her field, located in a grove a short distance to the west of her little hut. The farm is located in the grasslands to the northeast of the courthouse. Okay. Let's knock that one out and then call it for this episode. I don't suspect we'll get anything of use from her, but you know, you never know. Sometimes you do get unexpected rewards for these things. Like a book. If she had a book for me, I would be stoked. Your book! Oh, heck yeah, bro. Time to learn some stuff. I'm gonna study for my exam. Where is the farm? Oh, I don't want to fight stuff. You guys are not worth it anymore. You don't give me any XP basically. Oh my god. That guy's still having a problem over there. Feel like I went the wrong way. Do I have to go northeast? I'm not even gonna bother to fight those things. Not worth it. You're not worth it. You're not even worth a two experience to rub together. Well, this isn't it. I mean, is this not where the farm is? The man looks visibly distressed by the ongoing events. What is going on? Pretty sure I did this. I liked when it told me, oh, this is where, oh, it's southeast from here. Okay. All right, we've got a direction. I swear some of these chasms already opened and then they reclosed. So the farm is here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's it right there. I'm gonna put a scarecrow. I think the scarecrow I have isn't actually gonna work. Chimeral scarecrow. I've placed a scarecrow on the field in the west of the tiny farmhouse. I should head back and let the farmer know. Okay, so it did actually work. It's not really what you want a scarecrow to do, is lure monsters towards it. I feel like scaring crows is its main purpose. But what do I know? I'm not a farmer. All right, what do we get? Woman smiles, something that she does not seem to have done in a while. Thank you, she whispers. She bends down to reach under her bed and brings out a bundle. She dusts it off and picks a few stray bits of hay off of it, then unwraps it to hand the contents to you. A dusty old tome, a treatise on the crafting of magical properties and rings. An artisan might find this useful, though an inscription implies the book belongs to the chroniclery. Again, we have to make a difficult decisions, but you know the choice I'm going to make here. I have committed. I'm going to give it to the chroniclery. I do like that there's a decision to make, and maybe once we actually meet this artisan that we could have given these books to, I'll consider it in future playthroughs, if I do a future playthrough of this game, because maybe we can make some cool stuff. But I don't know, the pursuit of completing some other quests is interesting to me, and that's gonna probably be the choice I take most times. Also, these quests are pretty cool. Like the sea chart, that guy is gonna probably take us to Gnome Island, and that sounds really cool. Versus just another piece of equipment. Take it or leave it. Take a reward. I am gonna take the sea charts. Choose this as your reward. And then we're going to go to Grassland Shores. We are like knocking out a bunch of quests in this episode, aren't we? Oh, this isn't it, is it? Any luck finding sea charts? Yes. The man takes the sea charts and inspects them for several moments. That is many times further than I've ever been. Probably some very rough seas. He looks up at you. But it's just as risky to stay here, eh? Ready to go? Yes. So I'm actually going to leave it here. It's a nice little cliffhanger to leave things off on. High Kingdom of Hyphna. Hyphne. And yeah, we are on this like little island here. So I'm pretty excited to see what that is, but that'll have to wait for the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.